First up is Park Guell, designed by Gaudí. Tamera's travel tips, number 16. Or whatever number I'm on, because I totally lost track. If you want to go to the Gaudí Park, which is amazing, it costs €8 and there's no discounts. But if you wake up really early in the morning, between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m., it's free. And there's less people, and it's way cooler out. It gets pretty hot here in Spain, so that's a benefit. Highly recommend. So, welcome back to Tamera's Travels. If you have not done so already, you know the drill. Subscribe below, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it at all. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. That's cool. I really like the ceiling here. It looks like big craters, but they're like upside down. So the Gaudí Park is in different layers, and this is underneath where all the benches are. And he has 2 cottages on this premises.
Did you want a picture from there in front of the stuff?
I just love these columns. Everything he designed is so unique. And as you can see, here are the beautiful benches, and he was really known for his mosaics. And this is a really great spot to take selfies. It's a better place, I think, to take photos than video, but they are absolutely stunning, and I love how every single bench is different. So now we're headed over to Sagrada Familia, which is also designed by Gaudí, but first, there was a soccer exhibit, and since we are in Europe, and soccer's so huge there, it's kind of cool to see some of the memorabilia. I think they had the World Cup going on or something, and that's why they had this exhibit. I think this exhibit is very temporary, so it probably won't be here when you're there. Who knows, maybe they'll have something else. So here is the famous Sagrada Familia, designed again by Gaudí. Pretty much this entire episode is all about Gaudí. So first I'm just taking a walk around. We actually came here twice, because the first time I didn't realize you do have to book tickets in advance. They sell out pretty quick, especially during the summer months. And so we weren't able to go inside the first time. But even just walking around the outside is amazing. And you could spend an entire hour outside. So the church has 3 monumental facades, each representing one of the 3 crucial events of Christ's life. The first facade is his birth, and that has the nativity scene. And then it is the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And then the final one is his present and future glory, which they are still working on. So unfortunately, you can't view it yet, or you can see the construction of it. You see all the ribs? Each rib represents somebody in the Bible. So it's really, really well designed, and everything has some kind of meaning. And they give you this audio tape so you can listen to it while you're walking through if you want. You can learn a lot more about the history and the design. So something really crazy about this design is you see at the top, it looks like we're in a forest. And he designed these so that they almost look like trees. So it spreads out the weight distribution, and it makes it so that it can hold this entire building up without needing those supports on the sides. Like most large cathedrals, they have those supports on the side. So once you're inside the museum, you can come outside and get a better look at this part of the death scene. And again, you can see how these look like ribs. It almost looks like you're inside his body. Each of these are hand carved of the different disciples and of Mary. And they're all in mourning. Alright, so we're gonna go back inside. And one thing that's really cool is, I mean, all the stained glass is so beautiful. You see all these beautiful colors. So the light coming through the right side is from the morning and afternoon light, and that represents the nativity facade, which is representing the joy and the life of Jesus Christ and his birth. And it's just all these beautiful, it looks like fall. It's all these greens and yellows and oranges and reds, and it looks almost like someone put stage lights on it, but it's all natural lighting coming through that stained glass. And then if you looked on the left side, it's the Passion facade, so it's late afternoon and night lighting. It has a lot of shadows and it's very dark looking. It has a lot of dark blues and greens, and it just looks kind of sad, and it's supposed to represent, like I said, the Passion of Christ, or the death of Christ. So here you can go further in the church, and they have some different objects, like, I don't know, candlesticks and stuff. So here is some cool chairs, and a lot of these are pretty ancient because, again, he started this building in 1800s. And inside here is actually where the chapel is, and so that's where they have their services. And even the flooring, they have all these, like, almost looks like Egyptian graphics, the way the people are. Look at the ceiling. I mean, each design is just, he always was for this, like, natural look. It's so cool looking. Alright, I'm gonna go back inside the main section of the church. I have no idea what that pose is. I was just blown away by how beautiful this cathedral was. As soon as I walked through those doors and I just saw all the light coming through those stained glass windows, it was just mind-blowing, seriously. It was hands down my favorite thing to do in Barcelona, my favorite attraction. It was well worth the money to go into that building. The only sad part is that it's not finished yet, and that's my only wish, is that I'd be able to go back after 2028 when they're finished it, to be able to see the entire work. So that's, I just love Antonio Gaudí so much and all of his creations, not just the beautiful cathedral, but also Park Guell, and then also his casas, which unfortunately I think I accidentally deleted the footage, but here are some photos of the casa that I visited. I only paid to go to one instead of, I think there's 3 of them. But they're all beautiful in their own right, and at least you can see the outsides, and it's just, the architecture's unreal. Like, I can't believe this guy did this 100 years ago, over 100 years ago when he started this project, and it looks like it's 100 years into the future. In fact, it is the largest building of worship anywhere in the world to this date, and that was built 100 years ago. It's one of the tallest buildings in the world as well. And I believe it's the tallest building in Spain, but definitely in Barcelona. So it's just amazing how he was able to construct this building without needing all the structures of the traditional cathedrals that you'll see in other places around Europe. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching Tamera's Travels. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe below. Also, if you have a friend who's thinking about going to Spain, share this video with them and they can learn how to go to Park Guell for free, and then also watch my other Spanish videos to get some inspiration and some tips on how to travel cheaply. Next time I will be in Italy. I will be going to Milan, the capital of shopping. Alright, see you guys then. Bye!